Hey, I'm coming to you guys in shame. This video is, in fact, 13 days late. I counted. It's 13 days late, and I've prepared a notesapp apology, okay, for you guys. Sorry for this video being 13 days late. I had a lab report. Yeah, there's nothing more I can say about that. But I'm here now, and I'm going to talk to you about my home survival, okay, guys? And I'm pretty freaking good at this stuff. Mostly on accident. Anyway, okay, guys. First things first. You know what this is? This is my important things binder. I've told you guys all about it, and I didn't show you in another video because I'm like, what if you guys rob me? But I've grown. We've all grown as people together, and I don't think you guys are gonna rob me anymore. So this is my important things binder. Good things to have in here. Obviously, I leave my passport, copies of my vaccination, and things like that. Things you just naturally garner along your college experience. Things that you didn't even think you had to have, and then you have, and then you're like, where do I put it? Just put it all in one place. And then I ended up putting the day I graduated and the day I started high school, because they always ask you for things like that on job applications and other applications and things. I wrote it down on a post-it note and I put it in here, and it saved me a lot. Or when my mom's graduated for taxes and things like that. I also have all my tax stuff in here, my W-2s. I always try to put a piece of mail in with last 6 months, proof of residency, things like that. It'll be very good in home survival, because they were telling people in the last hurricane to write their address on their arms and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, so this just makes it really easy. You don't even have to think about it. You just grab a binder and you go. I've done that every hurricane. So, okay, next. Toolkit, toolbox, and I swear by this thing. I got it my freshman year, and you might be thinking, why would you buy a toolkit to go off to college? Because someone had to, okay? Because someone had to, and it was me, and I did it. Every time they're like, Liv, I can't get this piece into my chair. It needs a mallet. I had a mallet. They're like, oh my god, paint came off my wall. I have a plaster thingy in here. Screwdrivers. You never know when you're gonna need it, and I've always had it. This girl, she saved my life. She saved my life so many times. Every time I came in here and the bed was squeaky. Every time I've come in here and the door was squeaky. Every time the lock stuck. You know that clip of Hank Hill, and he uses his WD-40 to open his WD-40? That's me. That's me now. In my kit, also, I have other things that are very important for home survival. Number one, this. It's a lantern. My mom got it in one of the many hurricanes, and so if you're in the water, look. Ooh. And look, it even has a... And it's both ways. Isn't that fun? And, oh my god, safety pins. You never think about it until you need one, okay? And I have had so many people in the college group chats, they're like, oh, I need a safety pin. Someone help! I need a safety pin! And I've always had one. Literally every year, someone's always been like, I need a safety pin. Does anyone have one? And I'm like, girl, not only do I have one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sizes. So you could call me prepared. You could. Another thing. That's all I really have with me. Obviously, a lot of my home stuff is at home. But I have a waterproof bag, a really large one. I got it when I went paddleboarding. And then I paddleboarded to a camping island with my Girl Scouts. Got a blood virus. It was crazy. But anyway, but I've always used that bag afterwards. Because obviously we're in a hurricane state, so everything's always threatening to get wet. So I put all my important stuff in there, and it's always worked. So waterproof bag, Tylenol. Oh my god, Tylenol. Especially for me, because I'm allergic to ibuprofen. So Tylenol is always important to have for me. So anytime I'm at the store and I'm like, am I low on Tylenol? I said, who cares if I'm low on Tylenol? I'm gonna get it anyway. So I've always gotten it. I have like 3 things in the cabinet of it, and then I leave one at work, and I leave one here, and I leave one other places that I'm always at, and it's always been useful because I can't take anything else anyone else is offering me. So important to think about if you have allergies or things like that. Like stock up on the things they need. I have one teeny tiny cast iron that I got out of one of those brownie making kits that's perfect for cooking 1 egg. I wrote that down. I wrote that whole thing down. But it's true. It's true. Cast irons are always good to have, and also you might be thinking, Liv, when would you ever cook 1 egg? When you have 1 English muffin. And they also fit really well on just like 1 small fire source. So, pretty good. What is it? Ooh. Always have a huge tub of oatmeal. A huge tub of like rolled oats. That thing, it's like $2, and it's like a quart of them, and they're really easy to store, and they're really easy to eat. So like you can cook it with water, or you could just, you could soak them in water. They do that with overnight oats and things like that. You don't even have to cook them. You just put honey in there, which is also a good thing to have because it's not going to go bad. And so just lots of ways to cook it, lots of ways, and very easy to store. And they give it so much to you. So it's like, why are you not using this opportunity for home survival? Why aren't you guys using this for home survival, guys? Anyway, I always get pads when they're on sale, pads or tampons when they're on sale. Number 1, because I'm going to have to use them eventually. I'm a girl. And also, other people need it. Period disparity and all that. And so I've always have extra. And also, because y'all have seen that survival clip of people were getting mad at that one girl because she got sent tampons, and then she ended up using one of the tampons as a fire starter. And number 1, that's just her being ingenuity and creative and using what God gave her to the best of her abilities, number 1. But number 2, I've always remembered that, and I was like, damn, I've always remembered that. So you can also, I always take a couple camping, even if I'm not on my period. Also, dryer lint is also really good. I've also, this is a personal thing to me, my mom always told me to fill up the sinks and the tubs. I'm going to be honest, Chad, because you're the only one watching this right now. I'm going to be honest, I don't know why. Something about the water coming back up, or maybe having water when the water's out, and being able to, like, flush toilets and stuff. I don't know, but I've always done it. Anywhere I always fill the tub. Okay, that's all I have written down. So I plan on getting a little oven soon, so I can take it camping with me. Yeah, that's it. I'll get to work on your skull soon. Bye. Sorry, this is 13 days late.